Hello and welcome once again to C News on Gospel GH. This is our Gospel News Bulletin where we bring you the latest updates in news, music, events and more. Coming up in today's bulletin, I want to have a gospel concert in a club, Brother Sammy reveals. Mahama advocates for Christian values in politics. Pastor Jerry Eze to take Africa by storm with NSPPD Ghana Conference. Now the news in details. Former President John Mahama has emphasized the importance of incorporating Christian values into political leadership in a recent address to the congregation at the Assemblies of God Church. Mr. Mahama shared insights into his belief that the church must actively engage in shaping real-world affairs, echoing the sentiment that to abstain is to risk being ruled by the foolish. Former President Mahama articulated his stance on the upcoming election year, expressing a commitment to peaceful and crisis-free elections. If there is going to be chaos, it's not going to come from me or the party that I lead, he asserted. His message aims to reassure the public about the commitment to a peaceful, democratic process and governance. Drawing parallels between Christian principles and political leadership, Mahama urged fellow Christians in public office to embody the virtues of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ was humble, honest, and compassionate. As Christians in public office, we must exhibit these traits: humility, truthfulness, and compassion, he declared, underscoring the responsibility of Christian leaders to serve as beacons of moral guidance. Mahama's speech at the 9th Regional Council meeting and ordination of 28 ministers of the church from Ashanti West at Kwadaso Great Chapel in Greater Kumasi resonated with the audience, and his favorite Bible verse from the book of Matthew, emphasizing compassion towards the less fortunate, struck a chord with the congregation. The former president stressed the importance of extending compassion to those in need, emphasizing that acts of kindness towards the vulnerable are akin to serving the Lord. In addition to his remarks on Christian values in politics, former President Mahama announced a token donation to support an event organized by the church. While the exact nature of the donation remained undisclosed, it was intended to contribute to the refreshments for the congregation, showcasing his commitment to supporting community initiatives. Moving on to a story that has generated a lot of controversies, gospel musician Brother Sammy has unveiled plans to organize a unique concert with a divine purpose, which is to host a gospel event in a club to reach souls for Christ. Speaking on Joy Prime's Fresh Juice, Brother Sammy, known for hits like Yesu and More Blessings, expressed his vision for utilizing unconventional spaces for spiritual outreach. Despite the fact that he does not go to clubs, he believes that clubs provide a fertile ground for soul winning. I don't go to the club, but there is nothing wrong with going there. I am planning to do a show at the club someday, he said. I've been dreaming of going there. I always say it when I go for interviews. Addressing rumors of controversy surrounding him, Brother Sammy clarified his stance, emphasizing that his intentions are rooted in truth. I am not controversial. I always say the truth. I don't say things to trend, he asserted, dispelling misconceptions about his motives. Brother Sammy, born Samuel Opoku, widely recognized for his impactful gospel compositions, continues to push boundaries in his mission to spread the message of faith as he envisions a gospel show within the dynamic atmosphere of a club. Brother Sammy remains steadfast in his commitment to delivering spiritual upliftment through his music and unconventional outreach. In our last story for today, Senior Pastor of Streams of Joy International, Jerry Eze, is set to take Africa by a storm as he is prepared for an unforgettable new season, prophetic prayers and declarations experience in Ghana. The NSPPD Ghana Conference will take place at the Accra Sports Stadium on the 24th of February at 3 p.m. prompt. The artists on board are Ghana's very own Joe Mettle and Nigeria's Nathaniel Bassey. The NSPPD Conference is a prayer meeting that sees the hand of God move in a miraculous way, healing all manner of sicknesses. The past conferences held at UK was a cocktail of mind-blowing testimonies of healings and miracles, from men and women abandoning wheelchairs and crutches to blind eyes and deaf ears opening. The last two conferences were an amazing time in the presence of God, featuring Pastor Nathaniel Bassey and Minister Dunsin Oyikan. NSPPD is a daily morning prayer and worship service with Pastor Jerry Eze. It is one of the largest growing online prayer meetings and is watched by thousands across all social media daily. Incredible miracles, terminal diseases being healed, raising the dead, and the fruit of the womb are some of the testimonies that arises from this daily online meeting. Thank you for joining us for yet another edition of C News Today. Kindly visit our website, gospelgh.com, for more news and stay connected with us on our social media platforms at GospelGH to keep up to date on all our latest contents. C News is sponsored by CN Studios and Celeste Beauty Studio.